As we now enter the month of December, the final month of 2024, there comes a sense of conclusion that everything that began the beginning of the year is now coming to conclusion. Now, 2024 has been quite a physically challenging year. There was a lot of happening in the physical that really caused us to respond in a higher way, to show up in a higher way, to really handle the things that are coming at us in a more aligned and centered way. And there's also been so much growth and so much inner transformation that was happening this year as well, as Pluto also moved into Aquarius for a few months this year, and now since last month is in Aquarius for the next 19 years. So now we are in the age of Aquarius. So a lot has shifted. A lot was happening throughout this year that really helped us prepare ourselves for what's to come now over the next 19 years as we're really embracing the age of Aquarius more fully. And in December, all that started beginning of the year now really comes to conclusion. In this video, I want to share with you the key cosmic dates of this month so you can mark your calendar and prepare yourself for those. And then also the key things I think you should know about this month, as well as some action steps so you can really make the most out of this beautiful energy that is now available with December, really concluding everything to also prepare us for then what's to come in as we're then moving into the new year. So let's start out with the key cosmic dates. It starts with December the 15th. We have the full moon. And the key theme for that is that there's a sense of completion that can be felt. And also Mercury moves direct around that time as well. And Mercury, if you haven't watched the forecast yet, is all about that the final chapter has started. So it's like really also, there's a lot of conclusion happening with Mercury retrograde, with December, then also with the full moon on the 15th. So there's a lot that's really coming to conclusion now over these next few weeks. And there's also a video, an energy forecast for Mercury retrograde. It's in the description below if you would like to learn more about what is really happening with Mercury retrograde, like the key theme and what to look out for and things like that. Link is in the description below. But Mercury also then moves direct around the full moon on December the 15th. Then on December the 21st, we have the winter solstice. And that brings a ripple of change. So a beautiful energy is coming in with the winter solstice, followed by the new moon on December the 30th, which brings a lot of endings and new beginnings. So we're really ending this year with a beautiful new moon that is also really concluding everything and opening ourselves up for new beginnings that then start as we're moving into the new year. So these are the key dates that I want to invite you. Mark your calendar for that so you can really take time out to tune into those. Now there are forecasts coming out as well and light language activations as well. So definitely subscribe if you haven't done so already. But mark your calendar for these days so you can really work the energy, really be consciously aware of these dates so you can really tune into the energy to receive the upgrades, to receive the energetic shifts, to receive what is available on these cosmic dates. Now let's talk about the key things I think you should know about December. So the first thing I want you to know is that a lot will conclude this month. So there's a lot of falling away, a lot of shifting, a lot of letting go, a lot of things falling into place and also falling away. And here, don't be alarmed when things trying to fall away or leave your life. Allow it because it is to your highest and greatest good. But you will notice a lot of shifts happening throughout this month. Now, of course, there's also the holiday season, so you may be quite busy or perhaps not. But just be aware that, there's a lot of energy moving throughout December where a lot of things are shifting, falling away, or letting go, all of that. There's a lot of conclusion that is happening. You also adjust and shift and receive greater insights and clarity as well. And this month, December, kind of also gives you somewhat of a taste for what's to come in 2025 because we are moving in a 9 universal year. And a 9 universal year is really all about conclusion, about letting go, really shedding the layers and whatnot to open yourself up to new beginnings. So there's a lot of letting go and a lot of new beginnings then as well. So we're really moving into a beautiful energy period. So December is kind of giving you a taste already of what's to come in 2025. And here I just want you to know is that endings don't have to be bad. Letting go of something does not have to be painful or bad or challenging or anything like that. Just know that whatever wants to leave your life is doing so to your highest and greatest good. And whatever wants to come into your life, same thing. So just be open to that. Then the second thing I want you to know is that throughout December, you actually also feel a little bit more internal as well, where you feel a little more slowed down, where you may feel called to maybe meditate more, journal more, contemplate more. And this is actually to assist you in really becoming aware of, well, what is no longer serving me? What do I no longer want to carry with me into then 2025 and things like that? You also then receive more insights on, well, what do I want to step into? That can also help you actually set your intentions for the next year, and also review maybe the intention that you had set beginning of this year to see, okay, where are they still in alignment? What has shifted? How things have shifted. Now, Mercury is also in retrograde for the first half of this month, so you also feel even more internal, and that is perfectly fine. Here, allow yourself the time and space that you need for yourself to really go within, to recharge, to rest, to get clarity, to find that inspiration again, to get more clarity of how to move forward, what's to your highest and greatest good, what needs to be let go of, and all of those things. Give yourself that time for that inner reflection and contemplation. That will be really ideal, because a lot will be revealed to you if you really take the time. But you will notice that this month you may actually feel quite slowed down and more internal, where you maybe do want to spend more time alone rather than being around a lot of people. And I know this may be a little challenging if you have a lot of family and the holidays are coming up, but even then you may actually feel like that you need to pull away more often. Maybe give yourself a little break here and there, even if you are around family, just to kind of take a breather. And then here, don't resist it. Give yourself that time that you need to be more internal, be more reflective of what's been going on, where you're moving into, and things like that. But just know that you may actually experience that this month as well. Which brings me to the third thing here, is that life actually also slows down this month as well, giving us the time and the space for that inner reflection, for that pause, for that recharging. Because this year has been quite challenging on a physical level. There has been so much that was happening that caused us to be physically present in our life. Not so much, on an emotional, spiritual level like the years before, but no, this year was very physically intense, where maybe you've had to deal with a lot of things in the physical. And it may have been very exhausting for you, maybe very challenging. Maybe you do feel like you just came out of somewhat of a kind of crazy roller coaster or whatnot. Or maybe you just ran a marathon, whatever it is. But just know that this month, things kind of slowing down before they then pick up again in 2025 as we're moving into the new year. Like I said, December, it's all about concluding what began beginning of the year. And since so much has happened this year, you also need a little bit of a breather. And that's why December, the energy is slowing down. Yes, even though the holidays, but still energies are slowing down, really giving you the time and space to take that breather, to rest a little bit, to recharge. Like I said, Mercury is also retrograde, giving you also somewhat of that slowed down approach anyways. So make the most out of really take that time out, because you may feel quite exhausted, physically exhausted. So give yourself that time to really rest and recharge. Then the fourth thing I want you to know is that since this month is all about conclusion and things falling into place, you may actually also feel a sense of relief. Because many things will fall into place, maybe things that you have been working on for quite some time and they didn't want to budge and you were really challenged with it. Things come to conclusion now. Things fall away, fall into place. And with all that, there comes that sense of relief. Like you finally have arrived at that next destination that is to your highest and greatest good. So just take that in. Give yourself that time to really take it all in and allow whatever wants to leave, and whatever wants to come in. Really be more flexible, be more at ease about all the things that are unfolding in your life right now. But because the more you do that, the more you really are at ease, you also feel that sense of relief. And that's really what is available now in December, giving you the opportunity to be more at ease. Then the fifth thing I want you to know is that this is also a perfect time. December is a perfect time to reflect, to assess, to tune in, and to also cast your vision for 2025. What do you want to create in 2025? What do you want to call forth? What do you want to experience? What do you feel called to step into? But first, you want to really start out by reviewing, where were you beginning of this year? How far have you come? What are all the accomplishments that you've had? How much have you grown? How much have you shifted? How has your view of life, about yourself, about your future, what you're here to do, all of that, how has that shifted? How has that elevated? You get sort of a baseline, so to speak, where you are right now. And then cast your vision out further out. Let's say December of 2025. What do you want to have accomplished by then? What do you want to have experienced by then? What is the key theme you want to experience next year? Really set those intentions. Also, open yourself up for a new, higher, more evolved path to unfold before you. Open yourself up to receive the insights, the guidance of what is that next step for you? What are you meant to step into? What is it that you feel called to evolve into? Maybe to start, to expand. There's so much that is now available, so much that is now possible for you to also uncover of what is that next step for you. What is that next more evolved version of you that you're really meant to not just step into, but be. Show up as that more evolved version of you. Now is that time where you're already getting those glimpses, where you can connect yourself to that already. By casting that vision, by also setting those intentions. What do you want to create next year? What is it that you want to call forth? What is it that you want to experience? What do you want to open yourself up to? What is that next higher, more evolved path for you? Like I said, for me, it's my membership Transcendence. And I want to invite you, if you're interested in getting support, if you want to be part of a beautiful, growing community, if you want to really become your own soul alchemist and the creator of your own destiny, of your own reality, I want to invite you to join me inside Transcendence. Start the year off on a high note with the support that can really help you transform your life. Now, you can start Transcendence for free, 7 days. Try it out. Link is in the description below, and see if Transcendence is the right fit for you. It's not the right fit for everyone, but if you feel inspired to check it out, I would be honored to have you. But like I said, there's so much happening in December, giving you really the opportunity to conclude a lot, to close the chapter on a lot of things that you don't want to carry with you into 2025. So here are the key things that I want you to know. Now, let me share with you some action steps of how to really make the most out of the beautiful energy that is available in December. First and foremost, go slower. Really take some time out. Like I said, we are in Mercury retrograde. The first half of the month, December, brings also somewhat of a slower kind of pace. So just give yourself that time. Give yourself that space. Give yourself the opportunity or the permission to go at a slower pace. Yes, even though they're the holidays, but still give yourself the permission to just go at a slower pace. Review, reflect on this year. Celebrate those wins that you've had. The growth, the change, the transformation that you've experienced, all of that. Really celebrate that. Give yourself a pat on the shoulder because this year has been physically challenging. So celebrate yourself. Also celebrate who you have grown into. Really acknowledge who are you now compared to how you started the year. I'm pretty sure there's a big difference, right? I know for myself, I've noticed a big difference of how much I have grown this year. So celebrate that. Celebrate you. Then secondly is rest and recharge as much as you can, because as we're then moving into the new year, energy will pick up again, because then you will feel that inner drive to go forward again, to move forward, to take action, to maybe act on those New Year's resolutions and things like that and really move forward. So take December as that kind of downtime to rest, to recharge, to realign yourself again. And also open yourself up to stop pushing or forcing things into action, or start worrying or having doubts. Let go of all of that. Let go of the things that no longer serve you, because you have grown enough this year to be more empowered, where you don't have to worry or be concerned or constantly try to hustle and make things work and things like that. And also let go of what's ready to be let go of. Then another piece here is like listen to your intuition, listen to your body this month. Listen to what you need. Listen to your body. What is it that you need? Maybe you need more rest. Maybe you need to do some kind of exercise to really move the energy. Maybe you need to take a step back from all the busyness or whatnot. Whatever it is, listen to your body. Listen to your intuition. That's going to be key this month. And the last action step is take time out to really reflect on what was going on this year, but then also cast your vision to 2025. Set your intentions. What do you want to experience? What do you want to call forth? What do you want to create? What do you want to express? All of those things. Set your intentions now. Really connect with them. Connect with them now before we're even moving into the energy of 2025. It's going to be key, because then if you're embodying those intentions now, it will help you to move forward more quickly and really align yourself to those intentions as we're moving into the new year. So here you go. You have the beautiful forecast for December. I really hope you enjoyed this video so far, that you've gotten some value out of this. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button. Maybe leave me a comment below. Let me know, how are you feeling about what I shared with you? Are you noticing that already? Are you noticing things are slowing down? Do you also maybe feel excited of something that is coming? Leave me a comment below. Let me know. I would love to know. Also, be sure to check out these two videos here. That's the forecast for Mercury retrograde, so you can get all the information about that, and also a beautiful light language activation to activate you to 5D blueprint. Also going to be very, very powerful for you, especially in the energy that we're in right now. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful December, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Until then, make an amazingly abundant and joyful day. Namaste.